You alright?
I'll be fine.
I was you last week. I know exactly what you're going through.
You didn't have to sit through this championship game, though.
No, but I did sit out our first state title game. That wasn't easy to do.
For all I know, this could be my only shot at it.
Then I guess we'll just have to do this all over again next season, huh?
Good luck out there tonight.
Thanks.
We crown a champion tonight here at Levine Stadium in Santa Clara for the College Football Playoff National Championship game, as it's the USC Trojans taking on the Oregon Ducks.
You okay, son? Yeah, Coach. Tommy. You all right, Tommy? We need some help over here. Hurry!
You got my back, right?
Of course. Always.
I'll go out there and finish this thing.
She's not going to want help from Kat.
No, I ain't gonna be strong.
Wonder if this pressure is perhaps getting to this young Oregon quarterback. They trail at the break. Just 1 half remains in the college football season as we begin the second half of this national title game.
Take this
Takes
shit out.
this about 5 yards deep. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. The 30.
Don't worry
about it, baby. I ain't worried about it. Let's go.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. After the departure of Tommy Matthews at the half, the offense able to regroup and put the football in the end zone.
Yeah, that's something they couldn't accomplish in the first 2 quarters of this game. So finally, finding their way downfield. I think Coach Red O'Brien, he hadn't shown a preference for either quarterback. But this kid who's out there right now, one thing we know about him, he's a fighter.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I was just going to say that, Charles. He's a fighter, and he does have plenty of upside. We know that he can lead. You and I, sitting with him this week, didn't you just see a guy who could step into any locker room and control the presence of his teammates?
Well, I just remember when we left that room, you said 2 things to me. I think this kid's going to be poised under pressure, and to me, he's a natural leader, and I concur with both of those statements.
The SC offense about set to take over here. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess that in the locker room, they talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there, just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Looking to throw on second down.
Damn.
Throw right
Double
side
wide.
by the tight end Gonzalez. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 7 yards there and a first down. USC gets set here, 1st and 10. From the gun, Flynn. Complete to Washington. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Washington now out of the gun. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down. Flynn, nowhere to go here. He
Oh,
lost
no.
the football. And this is going to go the other way. The defense has it.
A
The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget that.
And he is into the end zone for an Oregon touchdown. A great play there.
Easy.
42 yards. And the Ducks have furthered their advantage. Well, since he's coming to the game at quarterback, 2 trips into the end zone, and this offense starting to look remarkably relaxed.
I love that description because it's evident to me, as evident to everyone watching, and now everyone's getting the memo. He's not a backup. He's played just as much as Matthews has this season.
Yeah, that's the thing, Charles. There's the old adage of if you have 2 quarterbacks, you have none. Well, I think they're taking that script and throwing it right out the window because they're saying we've got 2 quarterbacks and we like them both.
I love the way you just said that. Not in this case does the old adage hold up. I think we've got a new one. They feel like they've got 2 good quarterbacks, and the offense should respond no matter who's on the field.
Exactly. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Cooper was the target there, but it's going to be second down.
That's
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10 again from the 25-yard line. They'll run from the gun with Charles. And
they go.
he lost the football. Charles loses it, and the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose.
Oh, got him.
With this team, you got to figure.
And he will score.
Got him.
Touchdown, Ducks.
I know, right?
17 yards out.
I don't know why it looks so easy.
Their advantage. Remember, Charles, with Tommy Matthews under center, they weren't able to.
So I can't put him up on Hall of all man right by now. Get like a challenge or something.
That's the 3rd touchdown in this second half.
Yeah, I'm sorry I jumped in there on you there, partner, but you're exactly right. I was thinking the same thing you were.
Shit, boy, it ain't gonna be easy.
In the second half, he's taking his offense and squarely put it on his back, and he is actually carrying.
Now in his football, it's going the other way, and he's going to bring the fumble back for
I want to do it.
So they get the 1-score kickoff.
Them boy can't take no hit
2 quick touchdowns
at all.
About 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Extra point right down
Every time. Boom, 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 boom.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
Ooh.
He'll get it up past
That boy so
the 20 to
lucky.
about the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Trojan offense ready to get their next drive started. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles.
Oh, my God.
Big word. I like it, man, because you're exactly right.
That, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
On second down now, it's Charles. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. For USC, such a storied program. 11 times they've been crowned national champions, beginning with the earliest way back in 1928, all the way until their most recent title in 2004.
Oh, God.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Number 81.
We're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. It's taken to the 26.
Oh, my God.
A very good kick there, but 15
Hey,
yards.
2 ways I can go.
Offense will take over.
I messed up,
The Oregon offense on the field, ready for their next possession. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time run right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Options galore here, second and a few inches.
Yeah. Oh, down.
Complete to Myers, the tight end.
Get in.
And he will score. Touchdown, Ducks. 15-yard touchdown grab as his guys continue to pour it on.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. Now this will make it into the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
5-yard line.
The SC offense about set to take over here. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Excuse me.
Flynn going deep for Walker. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, Flynn. And that will be incomplete.
No, sir.
That's an excellent job
right
there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Damn.
A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Here's a 1st and 10, Oregon.
Oh, somebody wide open.
They'll look to throw here.
Down.
He's going to float this over the middle deep. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
Ricky.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10 once again from the 28. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it go again. That's
let's go.
25. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch in this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. And this one through the uprights and good. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Trojan offense ready to get their next drive started. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer...
Yeah, why did I do that?
That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
30-yard line.
Yeah, the wrong thing.
On 2nd down. Flynn, screen pass to Charles. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, Flynn. He's got a man complete. It's Clay. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. Now a draw play. Here's Charles.
I thought it was on third and fourth tonight.
No gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and
throwing on 3rd and long. Flynn going deep.
No!
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
incomplete.
Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, there's a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders.
Man, block, man. I sure was going to be gone. I might not be. No.
The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt. They start out with a run by Ferguson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Forced out to his left. He's going to take and he's taken down, but able to
a little more fast. Yeah, I would be good.
Taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. On first down, Ferguson. And some room to roam now.
Come on, man. I'll juke him.
Right at the 25. Almost unstoppable on the ground there as that one is good for 39.
Yeah, boy.
They just look like they're having fun out there. Big lead. There's another big play on the big run. I mean, they can't be stopped.
I'm a little bit older than you, as you well know, partner. You tend to tell me that all the time, but
and he is into the end zone for an Oregon touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And this offense continues to pour it on. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the numbers. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
20-yard line.
The SC offense about set to take over here. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Here's 1st and 10 for the Trojans. Operating from the gun. Flynn. Oh, he's able to outmuscle.
Good one.
A good game. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
For number 82.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Flynn, this complete to the tight end Clay. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Oregon offense on the field ready for their next possession. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. 5 yards remain on second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Right back to Ferguson.
Come on, man. How you gonna run right past him?
But this time they get him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
3rd down and 6.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
This is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
And it's up and good.
Makes the score Ducks 59, Trojans 6.
Now after the touchdown, here's Oregon set to kick it off. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
Oh, like doing that.
The Trojan offense ready to get their next drive started. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost.
They try.
But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. They changed quarterbacks at half and did not miss a beat. Here they are, your national champions. And celebration time on that sideline. It took a change at quarterback as thoughts will turn to the condition of Tommy Matthews. But for now, jubilation as...
I already know what all that is. Come on.
Well, Tommy's injury certainly was a setback. But the bond that these two kids have is really strong. And although only one of the Heartbreak Kids is out there in the second half,
No one ever believes that.
You hear from Mr. Matthews?
Good, he gave it away.
He's stable. But we're only allowing family to go back right now.
That's great, because he's my brother.
So. Oh, I already seen all this.
Promise me one thing. Anything. That you'll come back next year and maybe win the championship together. Sure?
Let's just focus on getting you. Is that him? He's an hour early.
Hey.
How could you possibly make that decision after the title game? Is Tommy even going to be able to play?
Yeah, I spoke with his doctor. Valve replacement surgery was great. He's going to be right as rain.
Just don't understand.
I know this is hard for you. It's hard for you to process, and I hope you believe me when I say that I take no joy in making this decision. I stand firmly behind it because, frankly, Tommy's a better fit for the offense.
What does this mean for me?
Well, it means that you are at a monumental crossroads in your life. You've got two choices. You can enter the draft. Based on what you did last year, I'd say you'd be lucky to get picked in the third round. But realistically, you're looking at a late round selection, if at all.
Jeez, don't sugarcoat it for me.
Well, I'm trying to be open and honest with you from this moment forward. I'm giving it to you as I would my own beloved son.
My other choice?
Well, the way I see it, you got too much raw athleticism to waste sitting on the bench. Talent is a true gift. And it's one that I'm going to give you the opportunity to show it to the world.
How's that?
You get to pick a new position on offense. Get your heartbreak kids thing going back again.
Well, Tommy's already tried recruiting me to come back so we can win.
One at a time! And get what? I'm gone.
It wasn't an easy decision at the time, but
Man.
I don't regret it for a second. Of course, everyone's first thought was...
Come on, son, go ahead and get him the game. Man, what's with all these questions, man?
It felt good. Yep.
Pretty drastic turn of events for Coach O'Brien's program. I mean, the defensive pantry has been pretty much left dry with most of that elite unit having bolted for the NFL. Today, Coach O'Brien revealed a new strategy, and I think it's kind of brilliant.
They doing too much with these cussing.
I mean, it's really a brilliant move. Here's the
Come on now.
You got to get all of your talented players on the field at once. Certainly, if they're going to rely on the offense for a change to be the strength of this team, if they're planning on making another run at it.
I'll see y'all later. You can already go right now. Peace.